Ladies, you have spent enough time thinking about creating that first video to promote your product or service and reach your ideal clients or customers. It is time to get started. And if I am speaking to you, today's video is about creating exactly that. Your introductory video is what we are going to be talking about today, and the 3 things you need to do to get it completed and published. Preparation, practice, and production. Nothing fancy, simplicity gets the job done. So let's get started. Okay, first of all, you don't need any expensive equipment to get started. This set of wireless microphones that I'm using, these cost like $14 on Amazon. I am shooting this video on a Samsung, what is it, A36 or something. But for the past 2 years, I was using a phone that was like 7 years old. Okay, so don't get carried away getting fancy equipment or go renting a studio. Just use what you have. All right. Now, your first step is preparation. So you make some notes about what you do, history of what you do, why you do it, who do you help, how do you help them. So you sit down and you make notes about that. And I want you to sit with it for a couple days, not weeks, just a couple days. I don't want you overthinking it. Just sit with the information, mull over it a bit, think of what out of that information you want to use or say. And then the next step is practice. All right. So you can say, like an example I used in one of my videos, Amanda, she does therapy on small breed dogs. All right. So let's use that as an example. So, hi, my name is Amanda, and I am a physical therapist for small breed dogs with injuries. I love what I do. I grew up in a home of caregivers and pet lovers, so it was a natural progression for me. You can reach me at 1234567, and let's have a chat on how I can help you. That's it, ladies. That is it. So I want you to get your phone. You can either record video or do audio. Video is preferred. Walk around the house, walk around outside. If you get a few minutes break at work, it doesn't matter. Just speak into the phone your introduction. Practice it as many times as you can a day to the point where it just rolls off your tongue. You don't need to look at notes, and I don't want you to refer to notes too much, because then you may become focused on repeating what you have written verbatim. We don't want you doing that. All right? We want it to be natural. Okay? So, practice, practice, practice. Now, when it comes to recording your video, if you're doing social media like TikTok or Instagram, they use what I call the vertical format. So your phone is upright, so you record like that with the phone upright. For YouTube, I recommend not using shorts, but you don't have to do a long form video either. What you do is record it in what I call landscape. So you have your phone on the side, lengthways. So you can record your video like that. And what happens is, even if your video is short, when you upload it, it goes as a regular video and not a short video. Okay? So I want you to practice the recordings. And when you get to that point where you say, well, look, this information is rolling off my tongue. I am proud of myself every time I repeat it. I'm like, wow, I am this person. I'm ready to do this video. Now, pick a room or pick somewhere with enough light, not too much light, that it looks as if the galaxy is trying to come through the room or the area where you are, and not too little light. You don't want it too dark that people watching may think it's the beginning of a horror movie. All right? So just enough light that we can make out you are a human being. All right? And as I said, you can use a wireless microphone. This works very well, especially if you're going to be a distance from your phone, which I am. I'm about 4 feet away from my phone. So a wireless mic is best for that situation. If you're going to do a video where you just have the phone like this and your mouth is close to the speaker, that's fine. Okay? So let's recap. Preparation. Write down what you do, for whom, why. You can add how you do it. Just talk a little bit about yourself. Do not overthink it. You just want it a couple minutes. Okay? Practice. Practice every day. Every time you get a few minutes, just talk about the information that you wrote, that you made notes of, until it just rolls off your tongue naturally. Try not to repeat things verbatim. Okay? Don't try to repeat what you said a few minutes ago exactly. You just want to get the essence of who you are, what you do, for whom, and why. Practice, practice, practice. Okay? Prepare, practice, produce that video. Let us get it, ladies. And come back and let me know how it went for you. See you on the next video.